opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Heartfelt Connections Club with me, Brielle. This is a show where we empower youth, unite communities, and give a voice to people who are really making a difference. Each episode, we're highlighting the amazing work these groups do and showing you easy ways to jump in and get involved. Whether you're tuning in live or catching us on iHeartRadio, you're a part of a movement that's all about positive change. So let's dive in and make a difference together, one heartfelt connection at a time. Hey there, Heartfelt Connections crew. I'm Brielle here, and I'm so excited to welcome you to our first show of May. Can you believe it? The school year is almost over. Summer is so close, and our community is buzzing with opportunities to make a difference. Whether you're counting down the days to summer break or getting ready for finals, May is the perfect time to reflect, recharge, and recommit to giving back. Tonight, we're talking about how you can make May matter through volunteering. Use these last weeks of school to create a real impact in our neighborhoods, schools, and beyond. Let's start off with a little reflection. May is a month of transitions. Seniors are preparing for graduation, underclassmen are thinking about the next step, and everyone is dreaming about summer plans. But before we all scatter around for vacation, this is a golden opportunity to finish the year strong, not just academically, but also as a force for good in our community. Why is May such a great time to volunteer? Well, for starters, a lot of organizations are preparing for their busy summer programs. They need extra hands for everything, from summer camps to food drives to environmental projects. If you're looking for a way to fill those community service hours or just want to try something new before summer starts, now is your chance. Let's talk about some specific opportunities that are popping up this month. The end of the year school drives. Many schools are running supply drives for local shelters and community centers. If you have gently used backpacks, notebooks, or art supplies, consider donating them, or better yet, organize a drive at your school. It's a great way to get involved and to get your friends involved too, and to help kids who might not have access to new supplies for summer programs. Tutoring and mentoring. As finals approach, younger students may need extra help. Volunteer to tutor underclassmen or middle schoolers. Not only will you reinforce your own knowledge, you'll also help someone else's succeed. And trust me, there's nothing like the feeling of seeing someone's confidence grow because of your support. Environmental projects. May is a beautiful month in Palm Beach County, and there is tons of outdoor volunteer opportunities. Join a beach cleanup, help plant a garden, or participate in a local park restoration project. These activities are not only good for the earth, they're also a great way to de-stress after exams. Senior celebrations. Many retirement communities and senior centers are looking for volunteers to help with Mother's Day and Memorial Day events. Whether it's making cards, serving refreshments, or just spending time with the residents, you can brighten someone's day and learn from their stories. Food security initiatives. As school cafeterias close for the summer, food banks and meal programs ramp up their efforts. Volunteer to sort donations, pack meal kits, and help distribute food to families in need. No one should go hungry just because school's out. And here's something special for all of you creative types out there. May is also Mental Health Awareness Month. If you love art, music, or writing, consider volunteering your talents for a cause. host a virtual open mic night, create uplifting art for hospital patients, or write letters of encouragement to people who might be struggling. Sometimes a simple message of hope can make all the difference. Now, I know May can be really stressful with exams, projects, and end-of-the-year activities, but volunteering doesn't have to be a huge commitment. Even an hour or two can make a big impact. Plus, giving back is a proven way to boost your own mood and reduce stress. It's a win-win. So, as you're planning your month, whether you're studying for finals or prepping for prom or dreaming about summer vacation, ask yourself, how can I use my time and talents to help others? What's one small thing I can do to make May matter for someone else? And remember, every act of kindness and service, no matter how small, adds up to a stronger, kinder, and more connected community. All right, Heartfelt Connections crew, let's make this May unforgettable. Not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. Stay tuned, because next up we're talking to a few local teens who are already making a big impact this month and sharing their tips for getting involved before summer hits. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Ant Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. Welcome back, Heartfelt Connections crew. I'm Brielle, and if you're just tuning in, we're talking about making May matter through volunteering. In this segment, we're shining a spotlight on some incredible local teens who are stepping up and showing all of us how to finish the school year strong by giving back. Their stories prove that you don't have to wait until you're older or have a ton of free time to make a real difference in our community. Let's start off with Jasmine Lee, a junior at Palm Beach Central High School. Jasmine noticed that as finals approach, a lot of freshmen and sophomores were feeling overwhelmed. She remembered how tough it was her own first year, and she called a peer group tutoring to all unite. It's called Final Friends. Every Tuesday and Thursday after school, Jasmine and a handful of upperclassmen meet in the library to help younger students review for exams, organize their notes, and even practice stress relief techniques. For her, it's not about just the grades. It's about showing younger students that they're not alone and that we're all in this together. Her group has helped over 60 students this month alone, and several freshmen have already said they want to become tutors next year. Next up in Boynton Beach, we have Carlos Rivera. Carlos is passionate about the environment, and he's a founder of Green May, a month-long campaign encouraging students to participate in local cleanups and tree planting events. Carlos partnered with the Palm Beach County Parks Department to organize 3 major cleanups this month, including one at John Prince Park last weekend. That draws over 100 volunteers. He says, "I love seeing people come together to make our parks and beaches cleaner. It's not just good for the earth, it brings our community together." Carlos's advice for anyone who wants to get involved: start with something small. Pick up trash on your walk from home or plant a flower in your yard. Every little bit helps. Let's not forget about mental health. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and 15-year-old Brielle Patel from Wellington is making a big impact with her project, Art for the Hearts. Brielle organizes art workshops at her local library where teens can express their feelings through painting, poetry, music, and also started a campaign to create and deliver handmade cards with uplifting messages to patients at local hospitals. Brielle says, "Art is a way to process emotions and connect with others. Even if you're not a professional artist, you can make someone smile with a kind drawing or word." Her workshops are so popular that there's now a waiting list for the next session. And then there's the dynamic duo of twins, Malik and Mariah Johnson from Delray Beach. They noticed that many students rely on school lunches for meals, and with summer approaching, food insecurity becomes a real issue for some families. So they organize a May Meals food drive at their school, collecting non-perishable items and partnering with local food banks. In just 2 weeks, they collected over 800 pounds of food. Malik says, "It feels amazing to know that what we're doing will help families in our neighborhood." Mariah adds, "If you want to help but don't know how to, just ask your friends to bring a can or two from home. It adds up fast." What do these stories all have in common? They all started with one person noticing a need and deciding to do something about it. None of those teens had a huge budget or had a ton of experience. They just cared enough to take the first step. And that's something every single one of us can do. If you're listening and wondering how to get started, here are some few tips by our teen changemakers. Look for needs in your own life or school. Is there a classmate who could use a study buddy? Is your local park looking a little messy? Start there. Team up. Everything is more fun and effective with friends. Ask a few classmates or family members to join you. Reach out to local organizations, libraries, food banks, animal shelters, and park departments are almost always looking for volunteers, especially as summer is approaching. Don't be afraid to start small. 1 hour, 1 bag of trash, 1 card can make a huge difference. Share your story. When you talk about your volunteering, you inspire others to get involved too. And remember, volunteering isn't just about helping others. It's about discovering your own personal strengths, building confidence, and finding your place in the community. You might even find a new passion or career along the way. Before we wrap this up, I want to give a quick shout out to everyone who's making May count. Whether you're leading a big project or just helping a neighbor, you are what makes our community truly special. Stick around, because after the break, we'll share some unique ways to volunteer this summer, including virtual opportunities for those who want to make a difference from home. Don't go anywhere, Heartfelt Connections. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm David Vito Quaderno, the owner of Xavier Restaurant in Meisner Plaza, that is in front of Meisner Park. We're a Sicilian cuisine restaurant, so I'm Sicilian. I'm just arrived from Sicily. I live in Catania, the east coast of Sicily. We offer the traditional Sicilian cuisine with the traditional ingredients that I used to import from Sicily, from the cheese to the oregano to the anchovies and different kind of fish. This is a family business already from the 1897, so it's almost 130 years business, and we're offering here the best. This is the first restaurant in the United States, so I wait for you in Meisner Park to enjoy the best and the real Sicilian kitchen. Ask you to book your tables just to be sure that you will find a place for enjoy the real Sicilian kitchen. Thank you. For your reservation, you can call at 561-617-5424. We are open from Tuesday to Sunday from 4 to 9:30.
Amp Media Productions is proud to announce a collaboration with ABC WPBF, producing high-quality commercials for clients in Palm Beach County. This partnership will leverage Amp Media's creative expertise and video production capabilities with ABC's extensive reach and community connections to deliver top-notch advertising solutions. Contact Amp Media Productions today to amplify your impact in business on ABC WPBF.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. Welcome back, Heartfelt Connections crew. I'm Brielle, and if you're just joining us, we've been talking about how teens across Palm Beach County are making May matter through volunteering. In our last segment, we heard from some amazing local change makers. Now let's take a look ahead to summer and explore some unique and flexible ways you can give back in your community. Even if your schedule is packed with travel, family plans, or just some much needed downtime, let's be the real summer routines change. Some of you might have jobs or internships lined up. Others might be traveling. And some of you out there are just looking to relax. But here's the awesome thing. Volunteering doesn't have to stop just because summer's out. In fact, summer can be the perfect time to try something new, especially with so many organizations offering flexible and even virtual opportunities. Let's start with virtual volunteering. Over the past few years, so many nonprofits have adapted to make it easy for you to help from home. Here are a few ideas. Transcribe historical documents for museums and libraries. Organizations like Smithsonian and Zooniverse let you contribute to real research and preservation projects right from your laptop. Tutor students online through programs like UP Chief or Learn to Be. If you're strong in a subject, you can help younger students catch up or get ahead, all depending on your own schedule. Create digital content for causes you care about. Nonprofits need help with social media, graphic design, and video editing skills that so many of you guys have. If you're looking for something more hands-on but still flexible, check out these options. Micro-volunteering. Apps like Be My Eyes connect you with visually impaired people who need quick help with everyday tasks, like reading labels or navigating websites. Each session just takes a few minutes, and you can do it whether you're available. Neighborhood projects. Organize a one-day cleanup on your block. Plant a garden or set up a free little library. These projects don't require a big commitment, but they make a visible difference right where you live. For those of you who want to get out there, summer is prime for special events and one-time opportunities. Community festivals and charity races. often need volunteers for a few hours, handling out water, setting up booths, or helping with registration. Animal shelters frequently need help walking dogs or playing with cats, especially as regular volunteers go on vacation. Food banks and meal programs wrap up during the summer when school meal programs pause. Even a couple of hours sorting donations or packing meal kits can make a huge impact. Here's a cool idea: family volunteering. If you have younger siblings or cousins, bring them along. Many organizations welcome families, and it's a great way to bond while doing good. Let's not forget about skill-based volunteering. Are you bilingual? Offer to translate materials for local nonprofits. Go with Tech. Help seniors set up their phones or teach basic computer skills. At the library, love art or music? Offer to lead a creative workshop at a community center or a senior home. If you're not sure where to start, check out websites like Volunteer Match, Idealist, or even your city's park and recreation page. Many organizations post last-minute or ongoing needs. So, if you can find something that fits in your summer schedule, definitely do it. And here's a pro tip: keep a record of your volunteering this summer. Not only does it help you track your hours for school or scholarships, but it also is a great way to reflect on your growth and impact. Plus, when you share your story, you inspire others to get involved too. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you there's no such thing as a small act of service. Whether you're helping out for an hour or committing to a whole summer, you're making a difference. And who knows, you might discover a new passion, making friends, or even find a career path you haven't considered. So, as you plan your summer, think about how you can weave volunteering into your life, even in small, flexible ways. Your time, your talents, and your heart are needed more than ever. I'll see you guys right after this short commercial break.
Amp Media Productions is proud to announce a collaboration with ABC WPBF, producing high-quality commercials for clients in Palm Beach County. This partnership will leverage Amp Media's creative expertise and video production capabilities with ABC's extensive reach and community connections to deliver top-notch advertising solutions. Contact Amp Media Productions today to amplify your impact in business on ABC WPBF.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. Welcome back, Heartfelt Connections crew. It's Brielle, and we've reached the final segment of tonight's show. I hoped you all are feeling just as inspired as I am by these stories and opportunities we shared. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with some reflections. Let's take a moment and reflect on everything we just learned. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with some reflections, encouragement, and a special summer challenge for you. Let's take a moment to look back at what we covered tonight. We kick things off by talking about the unique energy May brings, the end of the school year, the anticipation of summer, and the perfect time to make a difference. We heard from local teens who are stepping up in big ways, from tutoring and organizing food drives to leading art workshops and environmental projects. And we explored how summer doesn't have to be a break from volunteering. Instead, it can be a launch pad for new adventures, skills, and connections. But here's a real takeaway. Volunteering isn't just about the hours you log or the projects you complete. It's about the ripple effect you create. Every act of kindness, every moment you spend helping others, every new idea you bring to life, it all adds up to a stronger, more connected community. And that's the goal, right? I want to share a quick story that really sums up this idea. Last summer, a group of teens in Palm Beach County started a Kindness Rocks project. They painted uplifting messages on small stones and left them in parks, on sidewalks, and at the bus stop all over town. At first, it seemed like a small gesture, but soon, people started sharing photos of the rocks all over social media, talking about how one brightened their day. Some even started to paint their own rocks and to add to the movement. What started as a handful of students with a simple idea ended up spreading joy to hundreds of people, proof that you never know how far your positive actions can reach. So, as we head into summer, I want to challenge you, yes, you, listening right now, to take on the Heartfelt Connections Summer Challenge. Here's how it works. Pick a cause. Think of what matters to you. Is it the environment, education, hunger, animal welfare, mental health? Choose something that speaks to you personally. Set a goal. Decide on one thing you want to accomplish this summer. It could be volunteering a certain amount of hours, organizing a small event, or even committing to a weekly act of kindness. Get creative. Remember, volunteering isn't one size fits all. Maybe you want to start a book exchange in your neighborhood, teach a younger sibling a new skill, or run a virtual fundraiser that you care about. The sky's the limit. Share your story. As you take on your challenge, share your progress photos with us. Post photos, write about your experience. Use hashtag HeartfeltSummer so we can all celebrate your efforts and inspire others to join in too. Before we close, I want to remind each and every one of you that volunteering is just as much about personal growth as it is about helping others. You'll learn new skills, meet new people, and discover strength you never knew you had. You might even find a new direction for your future. And along the way, you'll be making memories and connections that last a lifetime. If you're feeling nervous about starting something new, remember, you're not alone. Reach out to friends, family, or local organizations for support. And if you ever need ideas or encouragement, you know where to find us. Just visit our Heartfelt Connections website or message us on social media. As we say goodbye tonight, I want to thank each and every one of you. Whether you're volunteered for years or just thinking about taking your first step, you are the heartbeat of Heartfelt Connections. Together, we're building a kinder, more compassionate Palm Beach County. One action, one person, one day at a time. So, keep those hearts open and those helping hands ready. And that spirit of service alive all summer long. I can't wait to see what you accomplish. This is Brielle signing off for tonight. Remember, every connection counts. Good night, everyone. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Heartfelt Connections Club with me, Brielle. Remember, even the smallest act of service can make a big impact, and it all starts with you. Whether you want to volunteer, support a nonprofit, or just share your story, we're here to help amplify your voice. Don't forget to tune in next time. Until then, keep on spreading good vibes and making a difference. One Heartfelt Connection